What's up, everybody? Petrick here, and today we are going to be talking about the biggest games possibly we've seen in college football, at least in the bracket. We're going to start it off with Penn State versus Notre Dame. Penn State, they've been playing pretty good, and they win a game against Notre Dame. I'd say it's likely not going to happen. Notre Dame has been able to beat SEC teams, two of them, I believe, two SEC teams on the record. They're favored by like 7 points. That's what I think. And I mean, like, if you're going to look at this from my perspective, I think Notre Dame has the bag right here. I think they're going to win this. It's going to be a higher scoring game, definitely, because Penn State's offense has been able to lock in, but so has Notre Dame's offense. They've been able to be consistent for a long part of the season, besides NIU in that trap game, because, you know, They had to beat Texas A&M away, and then magically lose to NIU. Crazy track game. I think track games are an excuse sometimes for those type of situations. And Penn State, they've lost to Ohio State. Oh, Oregon. Doesn't look that favorable now. Ohio State, they won like 20-13 or something like that. Oregon, 37 to like 42. They look pretty good against Oregon. Besides my chicken scratches here, they look pretty good against Oregon. Besides like the first half. Second half, they got a decent comeback coming in. I thought they kind of had a chance possibly. I knew they were going to still lose, but it looked like they had a chance. This is the truth behind Penn State. They're not good enough to beat Notre Dame this year. I'm so sorry. The score is going to be like, I think Penn State's defense might sell. I'm not sure, but they might. Or maybe you could say this is a 27-35 situation. I don't know. That looks a little bit better now. I think Penn State is going to have a pretty good first half, but a kind of slower second half. They're not going to be as good and locked in because Notre Dame's defense, they're just going to lock up. They're just going to be that team that's seriously going to lock in like they did in the second half. Although they had a slow second half, kind of. My favorite Notre Dame player for a while now, Mr. Lovey-Doo. If Notre Dame's going to win this game, they have to rush. That's the truth. They need to rush for over, I think, 150 yards. I think that's doable. If Penn State works with the rushing, for them in order to win this game, they need over 350 passing yards, in my opinion. And they need like around over plus 110 rushing yards in order for them to win this game. They need to ball out. And Notre Dame, I think they need to just throw for like 150 plus passing yards. Because that's how they stupidly win. Having like low passing yard number. They play like Big Ten ball for no reason. And actually beat SEC teams. That's not how Big Ten ball is supposed to work, but that's how it goes. I think Notre Dame should either go to ACC or Big Ten. I'd love to see that. Texas, the Longhorns, hook 'em horns versus Ohio State Buckeyes. We've seen this offense play absolutely amazing. They play amazing ball here. They're playing like some freaking early 2000s USC or Miami squad for no reason. They're playing freaking better than Nebraska in the 90s for obvious reasons. They're playing like how a national championship team should play. I've had an odd feeling about Tennessee and Oregon and Texas game. And for all of them, I felt like the other team's going to win against Ohio State. Should I use that knowledge, knowing that odd feeling I've gotten every single time, to give it to Ohio State? And it's going to be a blowout? Or am I still going to stick with that weird feeling? I mean, that weird feeling's actually telling me Ohio State's going to win. I'm pretty sure the favorite in this one is probably going to be like over plus like 10 or something stupid. Or like 9.5. Oh, I'm sorry. Minus 9.5 plus 9.5. And we're going to predict the scores are going to be like a 31-17. It's going to be a great blowout. Or they're going to score like 38 points, Chet. What do we think about that? 17-38. I think Texas needs to go for over 100 rushing yards, obviously. 100 rushing yards. They need to go. Actually, not even 300 yards. They need to go for. They need to ball out in this one. Quinn Ewers. And if he can actually clutch up on this one, I think they need to go over for 410 yards to even beat Ohio State. Because this Ohio State squad is most likely going to score. I mean, not score. Like throw for like 500 yards or something wild. And they're going to go for like 250 rushing yards on you. They're just gonna destroy you. They're gonna run the ball down your throat. And they're gonna throw it down your throat. They need defense to play great. Texas needs to get 3 INTs. Looks unrealistic in my opinion. Or maybe like a one fumble. One fumble I feel like gives them pretty good favorable odds. Ohio State, for them to win, they just need like 5+ deflections. Let's give Texas like they need at least 10+ deflections. You need to have at least, I'm going to say, 5+ sacks to even be considered to have a tight game. You're going to need this type of game to beat Ohio State. It'll probably be a blowout maybe if it really did look like this. You need 1 interception, and then you're going to need Ohio State for them. You probably need over, realistically, they need over 3 sacks, but I think they'll be able to do over 5+ sacks also. By the way, kids, drink your water. I'm drinking water just like how many sacks Ohio State's getting every game now. This is how Texas needs the game to go. Either they need a blowout or a 3-point win. And their kicker is playing like Ohio State's kicker. I'm sorry to all Texas fans. This is probably not the video you really want to watch. I should have said that at the beginning. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Please do that. Enough about that. 4-35. That seems more realistic, doesn't it? They're going to pass the ball a lot more. And they're probably going to do some stupid screenplay as they always do. Oh! And they're going to do some stupid screenplay that's going to get them at least 1 touchdown. It's probably the stupidest thing going to happen. Right here, for rush, they're at least going to get like... rushing yards, they're probably going to land around 80. But also, you're going to minus with the sacks, which, let me put in sacks here. They're probably going to land around 8 on Texas. That offensive line kind of looked atrocious. So, and defensive line. I'm going to be ideally realistic here. I think Ohio State's going to have a big rushing game here, possibly. Travion's just going to have long rushes, and Quinshawn, he's going to hit like 1 long rush. We're going to see probably like a 240. I want to say 240. I want to be safe there. But passing yards is going to hit like 500. They're going to ball out. I'm not even going to reveal my real score yet. It's probably going to end up being like 33 rushing yards because of those 8 sacks. Stupid. I know it's stupid. But it's the truth. Ohio State needs to go for this. Oh, yeah, we need to put in, put that rushing yard there. I think Texas is going to go for 250 passing yards. It's not horrible to be honest. And here we go, the final score. Now, can you say Texas has home field advantage? All right, I'll give you a touchdown for that. Guys beg for too much. See you on the next one.